Now that you have a chance to go over the show from yesterday, I was wondering if you guys could talk about what happened on the delay of game. I think those were the first half.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened was, uh, you know, there was just a miscommunication, and it was my fault. Didn't get the guys lined up right, and yeah, something that can't happen and won't happen.
Ryan from the post, your line is active.
Tim, early in the game, it almost looked like you were maybe playing fast, like you were kind of hurrying everything. Did you see that when you watched the film, and just kind of what overall did you feel like when you watched the film of that first half?
Yeah, I think we definitely left some yards out there on the field. And again, it's things that we can control, and I think we just got to be better. We met as a group, and we talked about it, and we feel like that we can learn from those mistakes and be able to correct them. And they're definitely fixable mistakes, which is a good thing. And so, for me, I just gotta. I think my timing needs to be better. I think I did hurry some things. I feel like I just at the beginning of a game, I just gotta relax and take a deep breath, ease myself into it, and make the throws into there.
Rich from ESPN, your line is active.
When you look back at the game as a whole, Sam, I mean, other than the obvious, which is the loss, like, what do you kick yourself most over about the way you played?
Yeah, I think just some of the little details, that we talked about. In the run game and the pass game, I think for me, it's, I kick myself a lot for missing throws and, missing, I think, 3 in a row that I usually don't miss. That's what I really look at the most, but for me, it's little things, like I said before, it's, taking a deep breath, playing a little slower, quieting my feet down. And then, just, again, the little details that we can clean up in the run game and the pass game. And again, like I said, they're fixable. So we came in here, we studied hard, we addressed what we needed to address, and that's really it. Now we're going to move on and make sure that we get those details, fixed in practice, and move on to San Francisco, have a great plan, and execute during the week.
Connor from The Athletic, your line is active.
Sam, 2 quick questions. You said, just a real quick one is just, you made comments that you guys met as a team. Was that just your normal team meetings, or did you guys do like a players only extra meeting?
No, this is a normal meeting. Normal meeting with all teams.
Okay, and then the other question I had is it seemed like there were a couple times, which I know was something that you kind of put a little bit of an emphasis on, and the coaching staff put an emphasis on last year, was when you had that tendency to kind of have your feet pointed in one direction and then move your torso and arms a little bit and throw in another one, which leads to some inaccuracies. What can you kind of do to cut down on doing that in a game?
I think it's just tying my feet to my eyes. And again, like you said, I worked on it a ton this offseason. And, it's just going out there and doing it in the game. And it's really as simple as that. And, we got some drills that we can work. And for us as quarterbacks, I just got to go out there, do it in practice, and then go out and execute it in the game.
Andy from The Record, your line is active.
You said that you missed 3 throws in a row. When were those throws? And with the accuracy, you kind of mentioned footwork. Is that mostly what it is, or is it the combination of maybe being a little too amped up? What was the reason behind those, mostly in your eyes?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the game when I was, I missed those. It was, I'd be able to name the plays, but I think it was a third down, one of our first third down conversions that we did not convert, and then a couple plays after that. You know, it was just on the next drive. You know, I think it's just me, you know, just missing throws. And, you know, I looked at the tape and I know where it's coming from, and I just need to fix it. You know, my feet need to be aligned with my eyes, and, you know, I need to be better with my footwork, and, you know, that's really it.
Dak from the Post, your line is active.
Sam, what was Coach's message? You know, you guys have facing a really good team. You know, team that played the Super Bowl last year in less than a week here, and you obviously don't want to start 0-2. I mean, what kind of was his message about what you guys can do to avoid another performance like this?
Well, I think for us, we understand the sense of urgency. You know, and every day we need to attack it as such. I mean, you know, I feel like, you know, guys can be, you know, watching tape of San Fran, and you know, even before that, you know, we all watched the tape in here and had meetings today, and we corrected our mistakes both offensively, defensively, and on special teams. So, again, I mean, we left way too many yards out on the field on Sunday. We left way too many yards out there yesterday, and we came in here and we corrected those mistakes, and we have a really good group. Again, we have guys who can go out there and make plays. I felt like our offensive line played well. You know, we got to put it all together, and when we do, we're gonna start having success.
Charles from the Daily News, your line is active. Hey, Sam, I was wondering if you could talk about what you saw from Mekhi Becton in his first start, and how he held up against a pretty tough test from Jerry Hughes.
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, there's some things that, you know, just like I feel like everyone had some of this game, you know, there's some things that we can learn from. But again, he looked really good for, you know, his first start in the NFL, and we're just going to continue to look to build off of that.